Good evening, Muckdogs fans, and welcome to Falcon Park as your first-place Batavia Muckdogs take on the Auburn Doubledays in a critical late-season matchup. What are the keys to this game, Luca?
So today we have Jaden Sherwood on the bump. Today is another big game, Muckdogs fans. Unfortunately, the Muckdogs dropped a game to the Jamestown Tarp Skunks last night. They are second in the division, so they gained a game on us. But tonight, it's another pitching duel similar to yesterday with Gavin Chandler and Ethan Pensick for the Tarp Skunks, as we have our very own all-star Jaden Sherwood on the mound today. He has just been lights out. In his last 4 starts, he has gone 5 innings and at least all of those 4 starts. On the season, his stats are 30 innings pitched with a 2.4 ERA with a 1.23 whip and 20 strikeouts on the season. So Jaden Sherwood, absolutely one of the Muckdog studs out on the mound, and he is taking on another really good pitcher in Eric Korzeniowski for the Doubledays in 29 innings pitched. Korzeniowski has a 3.72 ERA with 15 strikeouts. So we have 2 very solid pitchers for both ball clubs today. But look, I think today, and I looked up the stats, Nate, the Muckdogs haven't scored less than 7 runs in any game after coming off of a loss. So I expect to see some fireworks from your Muckdogs lineup today.
That's a really great stat there, Luca, just kind of showing the resilience of this very talented Muckdogs team and their ability to bounce back after a disappointing tough loss to the number 2 seeded Jamestown Tarp Skunks yesterday. Really need to get a win here today, Luca, to keep that the little bit of a gap we have on Jamestown going into the last few games of the season.
Yes, no question about that. We need to continue to rack up wins, and we also have to gain momentum going into the playoffs. Your Muckdogs did clinch the playoffs earlier in the season, and today, like we've been saying, is just another big game on the way to making the playoffs, as we will now allow for the national anthem to be sung. Okay, so Auburn, dealing with some technical difficulties, did an impromptu with the crowd national anthem. That was actually really awesome to hear. The crowd just kind of just started singing.
Very talented singer down there.
Yes, yes.
At this time, fans, I would like to introduce your starting lineup for, again, your number 1 seed, Batavia Muckdogs. Leading off tonight and playing right field, number 10, Braden Horton. Batting second, your extra hitter, number 5, Cooper Fesh. Batting third and playing second, number 46, Omar Carreras. Batting fourth and playing first, number 27, James Bolton. Batting fifth and playing shortstop, number 2, Jackson Inman. Batting sixth and playing left field, number 7, Sean Mindas. Batting seventh and playing third base, number 21, Justin Espinal. Batting eighth, your designated hitter, number 99, Jacob Vesco. Batting ninth and catching, number 47, Cooper Romick. And batting 10th and playing center field, number 3, Travis Hammond.
Yeah, so something that was a little bit different, I'm sure our loyal Muckdogs fans have noticed. No Tyler Cacciataro today. Tyler Cacciataro played in every single Muckdogs game this season. He gets his break today as Braden Horton gets inserted into the leadoff spot. But that is not a spot that Horton is not accustomed to. On the season, he's hitting .351 with 14 ribbies, 29 runs, and 10 stolen bases. So, you know, we don't have Tyler Cacciataro, but we can just slide in Braden Horton. Just another guy who has the wheels, can hit for average. Another perfect leadoff hitter to have.
Braden Horton, very, very, very talented player, as you mentioned, Luca. Definitely one of the stars of this Muckdogs team. Very much a standout player. Can play a number of positions on the field. Plays a little bit of first base. Can play anywhere in the outfield pretty much. And just a great at-bat for him.
Yes, and his last game last night against the Tarp Skunks, he went 1 for 3 on the day. So Horton continuing his hit streak of 5 games, trying to make it 6 today, as Braden Horton now comes up to the plate.
Korzeniewski on the mound. First pitch. It's in there for strike 1 as he catches the outside corner of the plate.
Korzeniewski in his last game, the last game he started, it was a 10-3 win for the Auburn Doubledays. He went 6 innings with 7 hits, only giving up 1 earned run. So trying to build off of that momentum.
Second pitch is popped up into center field by Horton. The center fielder, Sam Meyer, able to make the play for the first out of the game. Cooper Fesh now coming up to the plate. Very strong night for Cooper Fesh last night against the Tarp Skunks, going 2 for 3 with an RBI. Looking to continue that today. First pitch is tipped off foul.
Yeah, so they've been experimenting with Cooper Fesh in this lineup. I feel like in the middle of the year he was hitting about 6th. Last few games he's been hitting 10th, so as like an extra leadoff hitter. And now today hitting in the 2 spot, so they realize they can see how well Cooper Fesh is hitting, and they're giving him that love, putting him into the 2 spot today. Another reason could be as well with Tyler Cacciataro being out.
Second pitch to him is hit into center field. Great catch again by the center fielder, Sam Meyer.
Oh, he made that play look easy. That was a sharp hit ball in the center field, but Sam Meyer, the Doubleday center fielder, made a really nice play right there for the second out of the inning.
Omar Carreras now coming up to the plate, tonight's second baseman.
Yeah, Omar, another guy who's been hitting well late and is being rewarded with being risen up in this lineup.
Takes a ball on the outside for the first pitch of the at-bat.
Unfortunately, yesterday, Omar went 0 for 3, but that is not to take away from how hot he has been for this Muckdogs lineup.
Carreras crushes one into deep left field. And Bobby Hardy, the left fielder, makes the catch. No hits, no runs, and no errors for the Batavia Muckdogs in the top of the first.
Did you know that 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance with Geico?
Yeah, but did you know that Dewey's favorite snack is popcorn from the Batavia Muckdogs?
Welcome back, fans, as we enter the bottom of the first inning with Jaden Sherwood warming up on the mound. We're going to take a minute to go over the starting lineup for the Auburn Doubledays tonight. Leading off and playing second base, number 21, Tyler Vivacqua. Batting second and playing left field, number 34, Bobby Hardy. Batting third, your extra hitter, number 5, Mark Gialusi. Batting fourth and catching, number 19, Anthony DeCesare. Batting fifth and playing shortstop, number 36, Adam Sullivan. Batting sixth and playing third base, number 31, Charlie Wortham. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 16, Yanni DeSerbo. Batting eighth, your designated hitter for the night, number 9, Caden Albright. Batting ninth and playing first base, number 12, Nick Izzo. And batting 10th and playing center field is number 1, Sam Meyer. Meyer already making a couple of good plays out in center field during the first inning.
Yeah, and that's going to give you confidence for when you go out to hit. Whenever you're on defense and you can make a nice few plays, or even if you're just the first baseman and you catch a couple of putouts, just helps you, keep you in the game, keeps you in the rhythm of the game. So Sam Meyer already starting off the game hot.
Tyler Vivacqua now coming up to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat is fouled off.
Yeah, so like I said, Jaden Sherwood has been so good for our Muckdogs. In his last outing against Newark, in 5 1/3 inning, he gave up 0 runs on only 4 hits. Like I said, in his last 4 outings, 5 innings in each one. So not only is he not allowing runs, but he's also giving our bullpen and this whole team some length in allowing our guys to rest for other games where we need them. So Sherwood, such a valuable piece to this pitching staff.
Grounded down past second base, gets by Sherwood, and that's going to be the first hit of the game for the Auburn Doubledays.
Yeah, it's a nice piece of hitting right there from Vivacqua. Just got under Sherwood's glove right there. I'm sure Sherwood would love to have that ball back, as Bobby Hardy, number 34, is now coming up to the plate. Bobby Hardy, and his last time playing the Muckdogs. Last time these teams met was on July 8th, where Bobby Hardy actually went 0 for 3. So trying to right the ship today against Jaden Sherwood.
First pitch of the at-bat for Sherwood. Bit high there for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Puts it down the middle for strike 1, evens the count at 1s.
Something so nice about being at Auburn is we get to see the pitcher's velo on the scoreboard. That was 88 on that last pitch. So Sherwood pumping today.
Only being a few pitches in, not some bad velo there. Fouled off for strike 2.
Yeah, that was a nasty front door slider by Sherwood. I can also, once again, a nice thing about being here at Falcon Park is we're so close. You see the spin coming in. So Sherwood, it's got some good stuff today.
The 1-2. Grounded, gets past Sherwood. Carreras will make the play. Throw to James Bolton at first for the first out of the inning for the Batavia Muckdogs.
Yeah, so Sherwood inducing some soft contact so far. One Vivacqua got on, but we'll take that out for the first out of the inning.
Especially for Carreras there. He had a couple iffy plays out in the field yesterday, but good to start off strong there, making the play to first.
Yeah, definitely helping his confidence on the defensive side. Just a nice, simple play, but still helps your confidence.
Now behind the plate is number 5, the extra hitter, Mark Gialusi, as he takes strike 1 to start the at-bat. Jaden Sherwood getting ahead in the count a couple of times here to start at the bottom of the first. The 0-1. Down and outside, evens the count.
Yeah, Gianluci, a very talented player in and of himself. Last time he played the Muckdogs on the 8th, he went 1 for 4, but he also previously played at Rutgers, Virginia, and now attends Villanova. So some D1 level baseball right there from Gianluci as the 1-1 is about to come down.
Another ball put outside by Sherwood. Let's count 2-1. Again, just talking a little bit more about Sherwood. Again, he mentioned all-star this season. Muckdogs fans, though, haven't been able to see him pitch a ton. He started his first game at home just last week.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. Yeah, Sherwood, an all-star pitcher, but not just the starts just haven't lined up at home. It's unfortunate as he's been so good for us. Going on the road, I've been able to see him, and Sherwood just an absolute stud and has been really one of the best arms in the staff all season.
Especially being a hometown kid. I'm sure the fans would have liked to be able to see him play at home a little bit more, but has seen a lot of success on the road nonetheless. Bit low, makes the count full. Sherwood looking to get the second out of the inning for the Muckdogs.
Yeah, this Auburn lineup is no joke, Muckdogs fans. So Sherwood doesn't want a first inning balloon inning to happen.
The 3-2 pitch. As Vivacqua stealing third. The throw a bit late by Cooper Ramick to Justin Espinal down at third base. Good steal there by Vivacqua, showing off the speed.
Yeah, that was just a good sequence for the Auburn Doubledays. Gianluci gets the walk and Vivacqua steals third. So immediately they're in striking range. First and third, 1 out for Anthony DeCesare.
Last time DeCesare played the Muckdogs was July 8th, where he went 0 for 4. So Sherwood looking to keep him contained like they did the last time that we saw the Auburn Doubledays. Auburn in scoring position here. First pitch to DeCesare. There's a ball outside. DeCesare on the year with a .314 batting average, a .393 on base percentage, and a .429 slugging percentage. 20 RBIs, 13 walks. As he fouls one off.
Yeah, and Sherwood in a position he hasn't really found himself this year. Some trouble in the first inning. Usually Sherwood has been so good at pumping in strikes, getting hitters into bad counts, and finishing them off quick. That's how he's been able to go long into these games. So Sherwood working out of a little bit of a unique situation for himself, but we trust his confidence.
Ball grounded over to Carreras once again, throws it to second, tries to make the double play at first, but he's going to be safe. Anthony DeCesare gets to first, but we get the out at second, makes it 2 outs. But the Doubledays bring in the first run of the game, taking a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, that's just a nice play right there from DeCesare. Not doing too much, getting the ball on the ground. He will take that as Auburn scores their first run of the game.
The shortstop, Adam Sullivan, out to bat. First pitch to Sullivan, little inside, ball 1.
And that goes back to, that was a really nice stolen base in hindsight by Vivacqua as that ground ball was able to score him.
Up top for ball 2 with the count. Sherwood getting a little bit behind here. Going to look to try to bounce back in this count, make it a little bit more competitive with the shortstop. Another ball inside. It's going to be 3-0.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Grant Bickham go out, pitching coach Grant Bickham, to go out and talk to Sherwood if a walk is given up right here.
The 3-0. Sherwood finds the zone for the first time in the at-bat, making it 3-1. Sherwood throws over to first, not going to be in time, as the Cesare makes the dive back to the bag. Grounded out. It's going to be played by Jackson Inman. Play is made. Jogs it over to second and retires the inning. Final out of the inning, but the Doubledays do get on the board here, making it 1-0. We'll be right back going into the second inning.
Batavia Muckdogs fans, the Muckdogs could not operate without our sponsors. While I have a moment, I'll shine a light on some of the incredible sponsors which power Muckdogs baseball. A huge thank you to Alex's Place, Batavia Downs, Bourbon and Burger, Brighton Security, Bully Hill, Casella Waste, Dave's Ice Cream, Eli Fish Brewing, Vicarello's Pizza, GCC, Genesee Lumber, Ken Barrett Chevrolet, Oakwood Hills, Skyworks, Tompkins Bake, Turnbull Heating and Air, Tully's, UR Wilma, Rochester Regional Health, Ashley Furniture, Batavia Foot Care Center, Best Choice Heating and Air, Bikers Against Child Abuse, Bright Path Kids, Burger King, Salino Plumbing, Council Rock Wealth, Advisory Group, Eagle Star Housing, Easttown Beverage, Everdry Waterproofing, Farm Credit East, Pharrell Gas, Frank's Call, Mr. Plumber, Freed Maxic, Geico, Genesee Counter Chamber, Glow Regional Waste, Go Health, Graham Corporation, Healthy Families Wyoming, Genesee Partnership, Horizon Health Services, HP Hood, ICAC, J. Leonard McAndrew Funeral Home, Land Pro, Leaf Guard, Liberty Pumps, Louis J. Lang & Sons, Empire Agency, Massive Testing, Mental Health Association of Genesee and Orleans, Myers RV, Mogaveros Automotive, National Guard, NY School for the Blind, Oak Orchard Health, Oaxaca Milk Products, Her Door, PNCG, Pellegrino Auto Sales, Perry Veterinary Clinic, Stance Harley Davidson, Stop DWI, Suburban Propane, TF Browns, Toyota of Batavia, Travel R. Rowley State Farm, TV FCU, and the United States Gypsum Company. So yes, a very special thank you to all of our sponsors who help make this Batavia Muckdogs team run. And also, Muckdogs fans, please, if you want to support your Muckdogs, please go out and support our sponsors as they help make this team run. As we are now headed to the top of the second inning, and coming up to bat is the SUNY Cortland, the Red Dragon, James Bolton.
Bolton at first base tonight.
Yeah, they've been trying to work him in at first base. He has been such a good bat for us, and we already have two very talented catchers in Cooper Fesh and Cooper Romick. So trying to get Bolton in this lineup still, they're going to put him at first base, and he's been good on defense when he has been at first base for us.
Second pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, maybe tipped by Bolton. Going to make the count even at ones. Bolton struggling a little bit last night. Went 1 for 4 against the Tarp Skunks, but solid numbers on the year. Coming in with a .310 batting average, a .442 on-base percentage, and a .356 slugging percentage. 22 RBIs, 21 walks. So he's getting on base, bringing runs in. So looking to continue that here. Bounce back a little bit from the game against the Tarp Skunks last night. Behind in the count here, 1-2. Fouls it off, tips it down the third base line. The 1-2 pitch. down and outside, evens the count once again. Suzu pitch. Once again, just a bit outside, close to the outside edge of the plate, but makes the count full.
Yeah, James Bolton right there showing off how well he's been seeing the ball as of late. You do not take that pitch if you don't have confidence in your eyes. So Bolton getting himself in a full count here.
Swing and a miss for Bolton to get the first out of the inning here. Might have reached a little bit on that one. Looked like it might have been a little high and outside, but took the chance at it anyhow. Jackson Inman, the youngster, playing shortstop tonight, coming up to the plate. Inman's seen a lot of success on the season, but again, a few cold bats last night, Luca. Not what you want to see late in the season, but as you mentioned, after a loss, Muckdogs usually come out hot. So 0 for 4 last night, looking to change that here. It's a bit up top.
Yeah, the sample size is there, Muckdogs fans. Like I said, anytime the Muckdogs have lost a game, the next game they've put up at least 7 runs. So it hasn't happened so far, but expect to see this Muckdogs lineup
Inman
come
hits
together.
a fly ball into shallow left field. It's going to be the shortstop over there, Adam Sullivan, making the catch. Second out of the inning. As Sean Mendez coming up to the plate.
Yeah, Korzeniewski for the Doubledays is pitching a very good game so far. Hasn't allowed any trouble through 1 2/3 innings. Looking for another 1-2-3 inning here, but a tough matchup in Sean Mendez.
First pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Mendez this year, 20 ribbies, only 9 strikeouts. Double the RBIs as strikeouts, Luca. Very impressive stuff.
Yeah, Mendez, when he has been healthy, as he missed a few weeks earlier in the season, when he has been healthy, he's been very good. Has cooled off a little bit as of late, as he was 0 for 4 last night against Jamestown, but a really prominent hitter in this lineup, and we're looking to see him get back on track.
Mendez takes a hack, gets by him with a second strike the at-bat. Counts it 1-2. One-two pitch. Another pitch, a little up top and outside, but Mendez goes for it, missing. And ending the inning, no runs scored, no runners left on base. And we'll see you going to the bottom of the second inning. Welcome back. It's the third baseman, Charlie Wortham, coming to the plate to start the bottom of the second inning with the Doubledays leading the Muckdogs 1-0 here. Some great pitching to start the game for Korzanuski. Sherwood looking to get in a rhythm. First pitch of the inning for Sherwood is a bit low and outside, ball one.
Yeah, so Charlie Wortham, another guy on this Doubledays team with some D1 level play. He has committed to Mississippi State on the year. He's hitting .208 with a .394 OBP and a .208 slugging. So not a lot of power, but he's getting on base 39% of the time. That is very good. 7 strikeouts to 6 walks on the year. So he's also from, I believe that is Missouri.
Sherwood hits the outside edge of the plate, counts it 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Finds the inside of the zone. Great pitch there by Sherwood.
Yeah, he's showing off that nasty front door slider once again, stealing a strike, getting ahead in this count against Wortham. This would be nice for Sherwood to get a 1-2-3 inning after struggling a little bit in the first.
It's going to be strike 3, first strike out of the game for Sherwood.
Yeah, another nasty slider, this time on the outside part of the plate, inducing a sword. A little bit of a half swing right there. As the catcher, Gianni DeCerbo, is heading up to the plate.
DeCerbo really crowding the plate here. As the first pitch is outside.
Yeah, you'll notice, Nate, certain guys, it's almost like a part of their game is to take those hit-by pitches. They crowd the plate so much, it helps their OBP. DeCerbo has a .443 on-base percentage, so.
And as you're seeing here, it makes it tough for the pitchers.
Right.
Sherwood throwing 2 balls outside to start the at-bat.
Right, you don't want to hit the batter. It's a free pass, so you have to be very careful with your pitches.
Hits a line drive into center field. Travis Hammond going to make the play. Throws it up to Jackson Inman, but it's going to be a single for Yanni DeCerbo.
Yeah, DeCerbo right there. You saw Sherwood throw through 2 outside pitches, so he has to move the ball a little bit more in, and DeCerbo just smacked it right back into center field. So a nice piece of hitting right there as Caden Albright, number 9, is up for the Doubledays.
Last time Albright faced the Muckdogs, 0 for 3 with a walk. Hitting .258 on the season with a .452 on-base percentage and a .355 slugging percentage. Only 6 RBIs and 11 strikeouts, so not the biggest bat here. Hits a ground ball down to third base. It's going to be fair as he advances DeCerbo to second. Albright will be safe at first.
Yeah, so a weird dribbler down the third baseline. I believe it bounced off the bag, so that's a tough play for Espinal down there. And just the Doubledays now have 2 on in the inning for Nick Izzo up to the plate.
Sherwood finds the zone for the first pitch of the at-bat. Getting ahead here, 0-1.
Yeah, it's
runner in scoring position now for the Doubledays. Ball popped up into right field. It's going to be Braden Horton out there. Makes the catch. DeCerbo tags up, looking to make the throw to third, a little bit short. Runners now in the corners for the Doubledays.
Yeah, so similar to last inning, runners on the corners once again. Sherwood finding himself in some trouble, but this time with 2 outs. So really only has to focus on the batter and Cam Meyer.
Sam Meyer 0 for 4.
Excuse me, Sam Meyer.
Sam Meyer 0 for 4 last time against the Muckdogs. Only hitting 238 on the year, so Sherwood looking to retire the inning and get out of this position. Makes the throw over to first, not going to be in time.
Sometimes I think the pitchers just throw back to first just to give themselves a break.
Just to keep the base runners on their toes as well there, Lou.
Exactly.
Hit into the gap. It's going to score the second run of the game as DeSerbo comes home. Another base hit for the Doubledays.
Yeah, it's just a nice piece of hitting right there, getting that into left field. The Doubledays starting to gain some momentum here. They're put up 2 runs already on the stingy Jaden Sherwood. As now is back to the top of the lineup with Tyler Vivacqua up to the plate.
First pitch to Vivacqua. Be a strike on the left side of the plate. Vivacqua with a single the last time he was up to bat. Looking to continue that. Good base hitting against Sherwood. Ball's outside. Evens the count.
Yeah, Vivacqua started off last inning with a hit, was able to steal third and then come home on a ground out. So Vivacqua with already a good day at the plate, looking to do some more damage.
It's a ground ball over to James Bolton at first. Bobbles it a little bit. And all the runners will be safe. Base is now loaded for the Doubledays. Fairly routine play over there. Just bobbled a little bit.
Yeah,
not,
so
not
we
a
were
play that you can have at this point in the game.
Yeah, we were talking about how Bolton trying to make the change over to first base. That grounder right there just took a little bit too big of a hop for him, ate him up, and it keeps this inning alive for the Doubledays. So looking to capitalize off the error is the 2-hitter, Bobby Hardy.
High and outside for Sherwood.
Yeah, just
2-0 pitch here for Sherwood. Gonna find it for strike 1.
Yeah, this is already a big at-bat. I know we're only in the bottom of the second, but Sherwood does not want this inning to last any longer. Doesn't want to give up any more runs than just 2. Got to keep his team in it.
It's a big spot here for both teams. Takes a hack at it. That's a deep shot, but it's going to be foul.
Yeah, so Bobby Hardy all over that front door slider we've been talking about today. Sherwood's done a good job of mixing it in early in counts to try to steal strikes. Right there, Hardy was all over that. Just hit it foul.
Sherwood looking for the 3rd strike to retire the inning with bases loaded. Tips it foul. 2nd consecutive foul ball for Bobby Hardy.
So Sherwood showing off the slider front door and then throwing it on the outside part of the plate, trying to induce the strikeout. Hardy doing a good job getting some wood on that and staying alive in this at-bat.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Great pitch there by Sherwood to retire the inning and get himself out of a tough spot. Doubledays do score another run in the 2nd inning, making it 2-0 as we enter the 3rd.
My dude Josh Petrosky.
Who would you not let you date your daughter? On this team, none of them.
Walker Gleichstahl, Erwin's Branch, Sam Gill. We'll go with
Blake. Gotta be Blake. I'm not letting Blake date my daughter.
Yo, I forgot about Blake.
Definitely Blake. Love you, Blake. Can't date my daughter.
I'm going to take a minute here, Muckdogs fans, to go over the upcoming schedule. So the first game you see there is tonight, July 22nd, against the Auburn Doubledays. Tomorrow we're going to be at Niagara Falls at 6:30 p.m. Don't forget to tune in to the stream. And then on the 24th, we'll be back at home again, taking on the Doubledays. And it's free team photo night. Stop by Dwyer Stadium, get your free team photo. Come meet Ludog if you haven't already. It's going to be a great time, going to be a great night, great atmosphere at Dwyer Stadium. Make sure to stop by. You can get your tickets by calling 585-524-2260. Again, that's 585-524-2260.
Yeah, Muckdogs fans, only a few home games left, so please come get your tickets. Come see Ludog. Come see your 8 All-Stars that are on this Muckdogs team in person before you can. Also, for next season, there are season tickets, 2026 season tickets, are on sale, as well as this year's playoff. Tickets today.
As you mentioned, Ludog, playoff packs are available. Your Muckdogs, a couple games ago, clinched their playoff spot. Now, going into the last 2 games this season, looking to clinch a home playoff game and hopefully eventually the 1 seed.
Yes, we are looking to clinch that home seed to clinch some home playoff games.
Starting off the inning is going to be the third baseman, Justin Espinal. Playing first base last night, making the switch over to third tonight. Counts it 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Espinal thought about it, decided not to. Good choices. The ball is low for ball 2.
Yeah, Justin Espinal has just been a consistent figure in this lineup all year. A switch hitter that you can rely on to give you some power, as he has the only home run for our Muckdogs on the year, and also just a consistent bat.
Another pitch low there, ball 3.
Espinal on the years hitting .282 with a .336 on-base percentage with a .379 slug. Last game against the Tarp Skunks went 1 for 3 as he draws a walk right there. So doing a good job. First batter of this inning is on base. Hopefully we can continue to get guys on base and hopefully drive in a run to get right back in this game.
Coming up to the plate now is big 99, Jacob Vesco, the designated hitter for tonight.
He just naturally reminds you of Aaron Judge. It's uncanny, the resemblance.
Vesco standing at 6'4", towering presence over the plate. First pitch is going to be a ball. Vesco this year didn't see as much action to start the season, but throughout the season has really found his role with the team and been playing in a lot of games recently. Swing and a miss there for Vesco. Going to even the count. Vesco coming in with a .293 average, .456 on base percentage, and a .317 slug for the season.
He's been really good in his games that he's played in his past few. Starting to get hot for this Muckdogs lineup right at the right time, right before playoff season.
2-1 count for Vesco. Another swing and a miss. Evens the count once again.
Now, Nate, I know you're not an avid baseball watcher, not the biggest baseball fan, but who is your favorite baseball player of all time?
I would have to say, being a Yankees fan, growing up in the time I did, it's got to be Derek Jeter. Really was the person who made me a Yankees fan, you know? Really got me into the sport when I was younger, and he's the captain. What can I say?
Yeah, that's a great answer. I'm sure that would be a ton of people's answers, especially living in upstate New York and just the state in general. Derek Jeter, yeah. You can't ask for much more out of a Yankee. The captain, like you said. Nothing more to say.
The pitch. Vesco hits a ground ball. It's played by the third baseman, and they're going to get the double play. Excellent double play there from the Doubledays. Ground ball hit to the third baseman, Charlie Wortham. Throws it over to second, and then throws it down to Nick Izzo at first.
Yeah, super clean defense right there from the Doubledays. Vesco put some good wood on the bat, but just to the Doubleday third baseman. So a double play right there as Korzenewski is pitching really, really well. Super smooth. Hasn't given up a hit yet to our Muckdogs.
First pitch is a strike to the catcher, Cooper Romick. Romick in his last game was the 19th at Geneva, went 1 for 5. Made the second team All-PGCBL last summer. Just finished his second year at Lemoyne College.
Lemoyne, actually very close to me back home being from Syracuse. It's actually a really good college. There was I was in a club, and one of the field trips was to Lemoyne, so I got a tour of the college. It's a very nice college.
Did you happen to see Dogs star catcher Cooper Romick?
I don't. Maybe just during passing, I didn't know he was Cooper Romick yet. No, maybe. Yeah, it's a small world.
Small world.
It's a small world.
It is, Lou Dog. Counts at 1-2. Korzenewski looking to retire the inning. Ball's going to be inside.
Yeah, nice take right there. Makes the count even. Romick not trying to make this another 1-2-3 inning. Maybe let's try to start a 2-out rally. Try to break up Korzenewski's rhythm.
Romick hits a ground ball over to the shortstop, Adam Sullivan. Makes the play, tossing it over to Nick Izzo for the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, no errors, no men left on base, as we will be right back with the bottom of the 3rd inning. Hi, what can I get for you?
One Moscato Ale, please.
Oh, that sounds good.
Here you go.
Hey, you know what? Let me get one of those too.
Hey,
Thank you, good sir.
what is this Muckdog Ale?
Oh, it's actually the official beer of the Batavia Muckdogs, brewed by yours truly, Eli Fish. Come down, stop by, and get yourself some drinks, some food, awesome stuff at 109 Main Street.
My favorite candy is Kit Kat, but I eat the chocolate first and then the wafer.
Favorite candy's gotta be Reese's Cups. I'm gonna go with Starburst.
My favorite candy is the Nerds Clusters. My favorite candy, Sour Skittles.
Mike, man.
They're new. They're called peelers. It's like you peel them and inside it's gummy.
Sour gummy worms.
Definitely have to go with Twix. Big Twix guy. Big chocolate guy.
Yeah.
Favorite candy, unpopular opinion, 100 grand.
Undisputed champ, Three Musketeers.
Kit Kat.
Starburst.
Thanks.
Cheese cookies and cream. What's the best one?
I'm gonna go with Twix.
Favorite candy is probably gummy worms.
Reese's Take 5.
They're a gummy cluster, don't get me right.
Sour Patch Kids.
Favorite candy, Japanese kaiju, no competition.
Reese's.
Milky Way.
Watermelon sour.
Favorite candy is almond roll.
And we welcome you back for the bottom of the third inning. It is Mark Gialucci, number 5, stepping up to the plate.
Sherwood back on the mound for the third inning. Sherwood starts the bottom of the third off with that ball outside. Doubledays have had some success offensively here to start the game, and some more success here as he hits a hard ground ball, gets past Sherwood, and he will get a single here.
Yeah, so a bit of deja vu for Sherwood right there. Another sharply hit ball right under his glove. Gialucci doing his job, getting on as the first batter of the inning, as it is now Anthony DeCesare back up to the plate.
Sherwood looking to find his rhythm. Ball up top for the first pitch of the at-bat.
DeCesare already with a hit in this game, so looking to continue to build off of that momentum. Have to look for Gialucci over at first as well. Don't want any free bags given up. He has 6 on the year.
It's going to be a hit by pitch. Sherwood throws it a little bit inside and hits the DeCesare on the left shoulder. Runner now in scoring position for the Doubledays, as we have number 36, shortstop Adam Sullivan, coming up to the plate.
Oh, something interesting. Adam Sullivan from Syracuse, New York. It is
Another
a small
hometown
one.
guy for you, Ludo.
Yeah, sure. Sullivan, a very good hitter. I'm sure we've his stats are 313 average, a 469 on base, and a 323 slug with 17 ribbies, an OPS at 732, 27 walks. So that makes sense with his 469 on base, almost getting on half of the time, as pitching coach Grant Bickham is talking to Sherwood right now. Sullivan also with 12 stolen bases on the year, so just an all-around stud. You know, I'm not a fan of any Doubleday. I'm a Muckdog fan for life, but the Syracuse guys, it's nice to see them doing well.
Number of guys for the Doubledays in double-digit steals this year. Definitely have some speed around the bases. Sullivan looking to bring in the third run of the game for the Doubledays. Sullivan hits a hard foul ball.
Yeah, that was the type of foul ball where that would get up into the press box if the press box was higher up. That was like similar
We
to
almost
yesterday.
got hit by one last night.
Yes,
so
I was telling you, Nate, if we got hit by a foul ball, you are the bad luck charm.
gotta have your head on a swivel at all times up here.
That's true.
Sullivan with the count 0-1. Sherwood finds the zone for strike 2, getting well ahead in the count here.
Yeah, nice pitch by Sherwood. He hasn't been in a ton of at-bats where he's up 0-2, so nice job here getting ahead on Sullivan, making it easier on himself to record outs.
The 0-2, another foul ball. Tipped back by Sullivan. Stays alive in the count.
As Cooper Romick is going to go talk to his pitcher, Jaden Sherwood. So, Nate, your favorite player was Derek Jeter, and that's funny. My favorite player, my also favorite Yankee of all time, is Robinson Cano. So, somebody who played with Derek Jeter. I absolutely love Robinson Cano. His lefty swing, just so smooth. I grew up a lefty playing baseball, so wanted to emulate Robinson Cano.
A little bit of southpaw here from Ludog.
Yeah, yeah. As Romick
Of
really.
course, me and Ludog, both very great baseball players, of course. Definitely.
Oh man, when me and Nikita have talked about our past playing days, and there's really not much to talk about.
Not at all. Not one bit.
As it seems like we're all good to go.
Sherwood looking to get the strikeout for the first out of the bottom of the third. It's a bit outside. Ball one. Still ahead in the count though at 1-2. Sherwood though, again, excellent pitcher, can really heat up at any time and looking to do that here.
Yeah, we're just looking for Sherwood to get into his groove that he usually gets into, and he'll start to put away these Doubledays batters quickly.
Starting to find the zone here, but Sullivan will not go away. Third foul ball of the at-bat.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Sullivan putting together a good at-bat here, and this just wears down the pitcher. Already 2 runners on base in this inning, so Sullivan making Sherwood work for it just is only going to make it tougher and tougher on Sherwood as he continues to go throughout this game.
Another foul ball here, number 4.
Yeah, and as I've said before, the more foul balls you see, the more foul balls you get, the timing and everything gets better and better and better. So the more pitches Sullivan sees, the higher the odds he gets a hit here.
Once again, the 1-2 pitch. Pops one down the left field line. It's going to be out of play as Espinal was looking to get over there. Nice hustle from the third baseman.
He didn't get dirty, though, like he did the other night. Muckdogs fans, if you saw Espinal on a play that was never even able to be made, just slid and, I think he just wanted to get some dirt on his jersey. So he didn't do it today. I wanted to see a slide right there.
Wouldn't really get too dirty on the turf, though, here.
You're right. You're right. Just the turf beats, I guess.
Way outside there for Sherwood. Evens the count.
Yeah, so this is the cause and effect of putting together a good at-bat. Sullivan now making the count even. The more pitches he sees, like I've said, the higher the odds he gets a hit here.
Nearing double-digit pitches in this one at-bat alone. Strike 3 for Sherwood. Finally retires Sullivan after a very, very tough, lengthy at-bat.
Yeah, that was probably the best pitch Sherwood has thrown all night. A front door slider to the lefty Sullivan. Nasty pitch. Ended up at his feet and was able to record the strikeout as Charlie Wortham, number 31, is up to the plate for the Doubledays.
Wortham struck out his last at-bat. Sherwood looking to do it again here as Wortham hits a ball down the third base line, but it's going to be just foul.
Yeah, something I've noticed today from this Doubledays lineup is they've been aggressive early on in the count. I'm sure that was a part of the scouting report. Sherwood, a guy who likes to get ahead in the count, so they know they're going to see something in the zone. Wortham right there, tried to jump on a pitch, just hit it foul, as Sherwood is ahead 0-1 in the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Just outside. Looked like it caught the outside corner to me, Luca, but umpire sees it otherwise.
Yeah, home plate umpire today has been pretty lenient with that outside corner, so I'm surprised that ball was called a ball. Nonetheless, the count is even at once.
Inside there. Nearly hits Wortham. Gonna be ball 2 though. Counts now at 2-1. One hit by pitch for the Doubledays already this game. Another pitch just outside.
Yeah, and something you don't see often with Sherwood is frustration out on the mound. Usually just a super calm and collected guy, but showing his frustration with the zone right there, throwing his hands up, so he's got to collect himself and focus on the pitches ahead.
Now behind in the count, 3-1. Be outside and low for ball 4, as the bases are now loaded for the Auburn Doubledays. As number 16, Yanni DeSerbo coming up to the plate, the right fielder tonight. Critical spot here for Sherwood and the Muckdogs. 1 out, down 0-2 with the bases loaded. Really gotta try to get a strikeout, get a ground ball, maybe even a double play here to get out of the inning.
Right, I couldn't have said it better myself. Sherwood looking for the strikeout or the double play, does not want any more runs to score. He's going to try to record an out without any runners moving. Easier said than done, as the first pitch is a ball.
Another ball outside. Counts at 2-0. Sherwood looking to battle back here. For only being in the 3rd inning, though, a lot of pitches here for Sherwood. You wonder if starting to get a little bit of fatigue in that arm. Finds the zone there, however, though. Catches the outside.
Yes, Sherwood is an absolute dog. He's going to fight. He's going to put up. But this Doubledays lineup has made him work today, doing a great job on a guy who's gone at least 5 innings in his past 4 starts.
DeSerbo pokes one fouled on the right side. Good way to fight back here if you're Sherwood. Started down 2-0, 2 strikes in a row. Right back in it, looking for the 2nd out of the inning. Swing and a miss there as DeSerbo reaches on the outside.
Yeah, nasty, nasty slider right there from Jaden Sherwood. 2nd time this inning, he's induced a strikeout with that slider, this time to a righty. So going out away from the righty, making him flail at it, as number 9, Caden Albright, is coming up to the plate.
1 hit already in the game for Albright. Another pitch hanging right on the outside there. So 1-0. Outside corner again there. Makes the count 2-0.
Yeah, so Sherwood not out of it yet. Got the strikeout last batter, but down 2-0. Needs to fight back once again if he wants to keep this inning at a minimum.
Strike 1 there. Sherwood looking to battle back once again.
Yeah, so Sherwood took a little bit off that 2-seam right there, usually hovering around high 80s to low 90s, but that pitch at 85, so more location than velo right there.
Ground ball right in the gap. That's going to bring in 2 runs for the Doubledays. The throw from Travis Hammond holds the runner at 2nd. But 2 runs brought in nonetheless for the Doubledays, making the score 4-0 here in the bottom of the 3rd. A lot of hits going right up, right by Sherwood, right in the gap, right near 2nd base so far. Getting into center field, and no big hits here today for the Doubledays so far, but a lot of hard hit ground balls leading to base hits and runs scored.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. The Doubledays lineup not trying to do too much with the balls and strikes they've been giving. Just, it's like a death by 1,000 paper cuts, just getting hits, rounding, the runners, just continuing to circle the bases. As it looks like a pitching change
Believe it's Walker Gloyshaw, the switch pitcher coming into the game.
Yeah, so not Sherwood's best outing. As we said, he's gone 5 innings in his last 4 outings, only going 2 2/3 today, as we are going to allow Walker Glyshaw to warm up. Yeah, so once again, this year. And we are back. Glyshaws are warmed up for number 12, Nick Izzo. Now, remember, Muckdogs fans, Walker Glyshaw, the unicorn switch pitcher. You do not see too many of those. He's starting off this at-bat as a righty. First pitch to Izzo is a ball.
Nick Izzo struggling behind the plate a little bit this year. Only a 177 batting average, 250 on base percentage, and a 22.6 slugging percentage. 6 RBIs to 20 strikeouts. Glyshaw a bit outside. Makes the count 2-1.
Walker Glyshaw on the year in 30 innings pitched, a 5.93 ERA with a 1.65 WHIP, 23 strikeouts.
Glyshaw a bit up top. Almost got his swing. Checks it, but decides not to go.
Glyshaw has pitched against the Doubledays already this year. He had an outing with 4 2/3 inning, giving up 4 earned runs. So trying to get a little bit of revenge against this Doubledays lineup.
Pop fly up into shallow center field. It's going to be the speedy Travis Hammond. Makes it over for the catch.
He just made that sliding play look so easy. I've talked about it a ton, how casual he makes those plays look.
Great athleticism over there as the Muckdogs retire the 3rd inning, allowing 2 runs with a score of 4-0. Welcome back as we enter the top of the fourth inning. Korzeniowski still on the mound. Travis Hammond, the center fielder, going to be leading off the fourth inning for the Batavia Muckdogs. Hammond on the year, 266 batting average, 365 on base percentage, and a 359 slugging percentage. 7 RBIs, 9 walks, 21 strikeouts. Last outing was last night against the Tarp Skunks, went 1 for 3 and scored one of the 2 runs for the Muckdogs. Hit strike 1 on the first pitch of the at-bat. Second pitch is outside and low, evens the count at 1s. Travis Hammond looking to make something happen for the Muckdogs here. A little bit stagnant on offense to start this game, but looking to get something going. Lays down the bunt, pops it up behind the home plate for foul ball. It'll be strike 2 of the at-bat. Travis Hammond is a graduate student at St. Xavier University, and this is his second year with the team. This is going to be ball 2. Travis Hammond with a 2-2 pitch. Another ball outside, makes the count full. Be a great position for Hammond to get on base here with the top of the order coming up right after him. See, watches ball 4 go by him and will be walked. With Braden Horton now coming up to bat.
Yeah, Hammond doing exactly what you just said right there. A great job of getting on base. Hammond now a speed threat as well. He can, there's a reason why he's playing center field. He can cover a lot of ground. Great job by Hammond getting on for the ever dangerous Braden Horton.
Braden Horton with an outfield fly. Hammond, the speedy center fielder, once again, seeing that athleticism out of him, the great sliding catch in center field to end the third inning. Now the steal on the first pitch of Braden Horton's at bat.
Yeah, so Hammond it's like he heard me say it on the first pitch, took off, and runner in scoring position already in this inning.
It's going to be Hammond's 8th stolen base on the year. Horton takes a strike there.
And
makes the count 2-1.
Nate, how about this start for Korzeniowski shutting down this Muckdogs lineup? Not a hit given up yet through 3 innings.
We're here in the 4th inning, and this is Braden Horton's 2nd time up to bat.
You just don't see that happen, especially, like I said, after a loss, as that 2-1 was called a ball. So Horton in the driver's seat in this at-bat, up 3-1 in the count.
The 3-1 pitch. It's going to be ball 4. Korzeniowski finally showing a little bit of vulnerability here. Really, like we mentioned, really hot start to start the game. 2 walks here as pitching coach of the Auburn Doubledays will now come out onto the mound to have a conversation with Korzeniowski.
Yeah, this makes sense. It's almost like we jinxed him a little bit. Korzeniowski was absolutely steamrolling this lineup. Just completely smooth through 3 innings, no trouble. But 2 walks already this inning is going to cause a conversation to happen.
With some great batters coming up. Cooper Fesh now going to be at the plate, and then Omar Carreras, James Bolton, Jackson Inman up next. This is a big spot for the Muckdogs. They really got to capitalize being down 4-0 here. And we've seen it before this year. The Muckdogs can get hot offensively really quick and put up an avalanche of points on the board.
Yeah, you're exactly right with that avalanche. I like that term. We are able to score runs in bunches. So at any point, like Nate just said, we can come firing back as Cooper Fesh is up to the plate. The red-hot Cooper Fesh hitting 2 today in this lineup.
Cooper Fesh lays down the bunt down the third base line, advances the runners, and will be safe at first. What a bunt there from Cooper Fesh.
Yeah, I know that makes head coach Skip Martinez and hitting coach Khalid Cox very happy right there. They work on their bunts in BP all the time. Cooper Fesh laying down a perfect bunt. He's been so hot at the plate, you don't expect a good hitter like that to lay down a bunt, but our guys will do anything for the team. Cooper Fesh lays down the perfect bunt right there, and bases are loaded now with nobody out for Omar Carreras.
Carreras takes a ball on the first pitch of his at-bat. Again, struggled a little bit in the last game, but prior to last game had been red hot. So big spot for Carreras right here. Looking to bring in a couple of runs for the Muckdogs. Carreras pops one into right field. It's going to be Yanni DeSerbo over there in right. Makes the catch. Travis Hammond tags up, and he's going to bring in a run for the first score of the game for your Batavia Muckdogs.
Yeah, so your Muckdogs securing 1 run in this inning, which is obviously very good. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Runners now on the corners for the Muckdogs, with James Bolton up to bat. Bolton looking to bring in Braden Horton here. Cut the deficit to 2 possibly. Ground ball hit to shortstop by Bolton. Almost a double play. The opportunity was there, but an errant throw going over to first. Another errant throw coming back to second. Could have had Bolton out there as he went to second base, but he's going to be safe with the double off of the air.
Yeah, so it looks like that was the inning-ending double play right there, but Vivacqua not able to reach out and grab that ball fired to first. So your Muckdogs will score another run and has cut this deficit to 4-2.
Jackson Inman, the shortstop tonight, not to bat. Muckdogs still with a runner in scoring position. Inman takes a hack at the first pitch. Gets by him, though, for strike 1. Inman takes a ball there, evens the count. After a slow start for the Muckdogs offensively, they really found a way to bounce back, found a little bit of momentum, cut the deficit to 2, and really put them in a spot to be able to come back in this game.
Yeah. Excuse me. For our loyal Muckdogs fans, you guys know that our team is never out of it. We are not the type of team to just roll over being down 4 early in this game. We're going to fight back, and you're seeing that in this inning.
The 2-1 pitch. Popped up by Inman. Going to be out of play, though. As you mentioned, Muckdogs never out of it. Already have a number of walk-offs on the year, Lou Dog. Couple of walk-off walks. Couple walk-off hits. Very exciting season for the Muckdogs. Definitely giving the fans some fireworks at home.
Yeah, it really has been an exciting season. If you want to see your Muckdogs at any point for our last few home games, call 585-524-2260 for tickets.
It's also always a great atmosphere at Dwyer Stadium. It's a great night out for the family.
Yep, you got to call to get those playoff packages, folks.
It's going to be strike 3 on Inman. Inman wishing he could have that one back here. The Muckdogs do bring in 2 runs in this inning, making the score 4-2, as we will see you in the bottom of the 4th.
Pre-game superstition, black coffee, and picks every day. That's pre-game superstition.
You gotta get Chipotle before every game.
I do really bad pitching if I don't drink 500 milligrams of caffeine and 6 ibuprofens. It's just my thing.
I have an energy drink and I pray.
I pray. Always gotta pray for me. Pre-game superstition, 7 brew coffee. There we go. According to a baseball book I've read called Mental ABCs of Baseball, it says superstitions are bad.
Okay. Energy drink. I want to sleep as much the night before. Meditation. I have a playlist that I listen to before every game. That's about it.
PB&J and goldfish before every game.
I mean, I usually do the same band routine every time. It's really the only superstition I guess I have. I'm not a very superstitious guy.
I have to listen to Gunna before every game.
And we are now back for the bottom of the 4th inning.
This is the center fielder, Sam Myers, now up to bat. Myers' last at-bat had an RBI single. It is strike 1 of the at-bat. Gleishaw looking poised to start the game. A little bit high there. It's going to even the count. Ball 2 there. High and outside.
Be interesting to see when Walker Gleishaw, if he does, flips from the right-handed side to the left. It's so unique to have a pitcher who can switch arms. I had never seen anything like it in my own life with my own eyes until getting the chance to see Walker Gleishaw. Just something you don't see.
It's really incredible. Not too many of them in the sport. For fans at home, if you don't know, he has to pitch to each batter. Each at-bat has to be with the same hand. You can't
Correct.
switch between pitches, but from batter to batter, you can. He's throwing right-handed right now. Next at-bat could throw left-handed.
He could, and that's what makes it so unique, and it just shows the talent of Walker Gleishaw to be able to pitch with both arms. Most people can't even pitch with one.
Full count here. Ground ball again, right up the middle. Inman fields the ball, but not able to get the throw there over to Bolton in time, and that's going to be a single for the center fielder.
Yeah, so that's just a really tough play for the shortstop Inman to make right there. The ball was hit just a little bit too far in the infield. Nice piece of hitting right there, as it is now back to the top of the Doubledays order with Tyler Vivacqua, number 21, up to the plate.
The Doubledays already with a handful of hits right to that same spot.
Yes.
It's a tough spot to field over there for the shortstop or the second baseman as well. Gleishaw throws a ball for the first pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah, so it's interesting. Gleishaw, it doesn't necessarily, from what I've seen, you see it right here, Vivacqua, the lefty, up to the plate. But Gleishaw doesn't flip. So it's really just a feeling of when he himself wants to flip arms.
Takes a hack.
Count is even at 1-1.
A lot of strategy here for the Muckdogs pitching coaches as well, deciding how you want to use Gleishaw, whether you want to use the strategy of depending on the handiness of the batter, going lefty on lefty, righty on righty, or whether you want to just try to get him hot with one arm.
Right, exactly. Yeah, get him into a groove with one arm is definitely something that I would assume that Grant Bacon wants Gleishaw to do.
pops it up. Gonna be a foul ball by Vivacqua. It's gonna be 1-2. Gleishaw not ahead in the count. Vivacqua went 2 for 4 his last game against the Muckdogs. Watches another ball there. Evens the count.
Yeah, good eye right there from Vivacqua. That ball just a little bit high.
The 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball high and outside.
Yeah, so Vivacqua, a good at-bat right here, working a full count against Gleishaw. These Doubledays hitters just making it tough every single at-bat.
Another foul ball hit by Vivacqua. Over the third base stands. Gleishaw looking to retire Vivacqua here for the second out of the inning. First out of the inning, excuse me. Outside, and that's going to walk Vivacqua as he takes his base. Coming up is going to be the left fielder, Bobby Hardy. Despite the success of the Doubledays, Hardy struggled a little bit today, 0 for 2. Runner now in scoring position for the Doubledays.
Thank you to Lee Palmer for giving us the updates in the chat. Jamestown is up 11-0.
Wow.
So Jamestown, thank you for those updates, Lee. Yeah, they seem like the definitive number 2 team in this West Division as the bunt.
Laid down the third base line. All runners will be safe.
As I believe that was called.
It might have gone foul.
They called it foul, although I believe Aspinall fielded it in play. Nonetheless, we will take that, as that was a perfectly placed bunt by Bobby Hardy.
Interesting call there, but like you say,
we will take it.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
Anything to help out the Muckdogs.
No question about that. And just some more on Walker Gleishaw. His last outing against Geneva was a 13-6 win. He went 3 1/3 inning, giving up 7 hits. Or, excuse me, 7 innings pitched with 3 hits and 2 earned runs given up. So a very nice outing for Gleishaw. As I believe that ball, Hardy trying to lay down another bunt, and that ball was hit off of his head right there. He's getting a little bit sluggish to get up. Obviously, that was not on purpose.
Glad to see him get up that quickly.
Yeah, exactly. We don't ever want to see any injuries, especially injuries to the head.
Sam Meyer was attempting to steal third on that pitch.
Yep, just the Auburn coaches talking to Hardy, making sure he's all right. That's why we have batting helmets, as we get some claps from the crowd here at Auburn.
The umpires, I think there's some discussion as whether it went off the bat before it hit him in the helmet.
Yeah, Nate, I think you're right. Looking to see what the call was. Hardy very frustrated.
It looks like they are going to rule it a foul ball.
Okay, so, you know, in this at-bat, the Doubledays have been, well, I would say a little bit unlucky.
Doubledays crowd not happy about that one, but I think it was the right call.
Obviously, Bobby Hardy not going to be happy with that call. He was just hitting a head by a baseball He doesn't want to get back into the plate, but it appears that the ball went off of his bat first, making it a foul pitch, so we'll do it again.
Counts at 0-2.
Yeah, bit of a weird at-bat for if you're Bobby Hardy. Just some weird baseball things going on.
Very, very, very strange. Don't see that too often. Can't say I've ever seen it before. Glaishaw checks back to second. The 0-2 pitch. You strike 3 as he strikes out Hardy. Hardy shouts at the umpire, has some words for him. He's not happy as he throws his bat going to the dugout.
Yeah, Hardy not happy with the home plate umpire at all. I'm surprised the home plate umpire, no reaction at all. We could not repeat what he said to the home plate umpire.
Not family friendly.
Not too family friendly, but nonetheless, Glaishaw with a really nice strikeout right there, trying to work his way back this inning as Mark Gialucci, number 5, is up for the Doubledays.
Gialucci with a single at his last at bat. As Sam Meyer steals third, he's going to be safe. Throw down by Romick, not in time to Espinal.
Yeah, the Doubledays have been aggressive on the base paths the whole day. A nice stolen base right there for Sam Meyer. Now, a sac fly or a ground out can score a run, so that's a good job right there by the Doubledays base running.
Sam Meyer, that's his 18th stolen base of the year there, Ludog.
Yeah, there's a ton of guys on this Auburn team with double-digit stolen bases, so they like to fly.
Gialucci fouls one off. Looking to expand upon this Auburn Doubledays lead. One pitch. Popped up into right field. Braden Horton looks to make the play. Sam Meyer going to tag up and will be safe at home for the 5th run of the game for the Doubledays, expanding their lead over the Muckdogs to 3 runs.
Yeah, that was a shallow hit ball into right field. Just a little bit of an offline throw right there from Braden Horton, our right fielder, allowing the Doubledays to score another run and increase the lead to 3.
The speed of Meyer there, not a whole lot you can do when the ball's up in the air for that long.
You're exactly right. It would have been an amazing throw from Horton if he were to gun Sam Meyer at the plate.
Another foul ball, or pop fly, excuse me, will be foul. Braden Horton trying to get dirty over there like Justin Espinal yesterday.
Yeah, making me proud right there. That ball was hit out of the camera view far into right field territory. Braden Horton did slide, though.
He did.
So he got dirty.
Might have had to. He was
is
hauling for that right field line.
He was. It would have been an incredible play. He would have had to jump over the gate, which not possible.
Throw over to first from Espinal. Bolin cannot scoop it in. Not the play you want to see there if you're the Muckdogs.
No, so Glaishaw thought he had the inning put away. Just Bolton at first base, a position that he is trying out. Not able to make that scoop, so the inning stays alive as Adam Sullivan, the Syracuse native, is now back up to the plate.
Adam Sullivan struck out his last time to the plate. Gleishaw looking to duplicate that result here. Chases that pitch. It was a little bit high. Went for it though. Strike one of the at-bat.
Strong pitch. That pitch was thrown at 87 miles per hour, one of the faster velos I've seen out of Gleishaw today.
Another swing and a miss for Sullivan.
Yeah, so Gleishaw pumping in those fastball. That fastball at 89 miles per hour. So
picking up that velo.
He's picking up that velo, trying to blow that fastball right by him.
Looking for the strikeout to retire the inning. It's going to be in the dirt inside. Romick able to recover the ball fairly quickly. Keeps the runner at third.
Yeah, an underrated play right there. Good job by Romick to keep the ball in front of him. Whenever there's a runner at third base, any pass ball gives an opportunity for a runner to come home and score. So, nice job by Coop right there.
The 1-2 pitch. A little bit high there. It's going to even the count. Early lead at the at-bat for Gleishaw. Sullivan managed to battle his way back here. Sullivan fouls one off, out of play. Staying alive here. Runners on the corners for the Doubledays. Muckdogs looking to keep them from adding to their lead. Another pitch outside makes the count full.
This Adam Sullivan guy just working great at-bats against previously Sherwood and now Gleishaw, as the count is now full at 3-2.
Hits a fly ball deep into center field. Travis Hammond calls for it, makes the catch, and retires the fourth inning. 1 run scored by the Auburn Doubledays, with the score now at 5-2. Our incredible sponsors make Batavia Muckdog Baseball possible. I'd like to give a special shout out to some of our very special sponsors which fuel your Muckdogs. A huge thank you to Batavia Downs, Brighton Security, Bully Hill, Casella Waste, Eli Fish Brewing, GCC, Genesee Lumber, Skyworks, Tompkins Bank, Turnbull Heating and Air, UR Wilmot, Rochester Regional Health, Light Beverage, Geico, Graham Corporation, HP Hood, Liberty Pumps, and Oatka Milk. Thank you for all of your support from our sponsors, and come by, check out Muckdogs Baseball, check out our sponsors' businesses, and just support Batavia in general. Great community, great city to live in. It's a great place to be.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. Muckdogs fans, if you want to support your Muckdogs, please go out and support our sponsors. A ton of those sponsors that were just read are in the local Batavia community. So if you're a local Batavia resident, or if you just want to support the team, go out and support our sponsors as they help make this team run. As we now head into the top of the 5th inning, we're going to step out for a second and allow the pitcher to warm up. As we are back for the top of the 5th inning, Nate, thank you very much for reading off our sponsors. As it is now Sean Mendes up to the plate.
Mendes watches strike one to start the inning. Mendes takes ball one. Evens the count.
Yeah, Mendes hasn't gotten a hit in at least 6 ABs, so looking to work his way back. Needs to get a hit to get some confidence back.
Watches the second ball of the count go by.
Yeah, and one thing that's going to help is getting ahead in count so that you can kind of rely on a ball coming into the strike zone, something that you can bank on, giving yourself an advantage as the batter.
Mendez takes a hack for strike 2. Once again, evens the count.
And Lee, I see your updates. The Tarp Skunks, Nate, are up 13-0.
Wow.
So
that is an absolute beat down from Jamestown.
Yeah, they are absolutely giving it. Thank you, Lee, for those updates. Not something we really want to see, as the Tarp Skunks are right behind us at second in the standings. So
makes this an even bigger spot for the Muckdogs here.
Exactly
as
right.
It's strike 3 for Mendez. Swing and a miss for a strikeout. Again, we're 2 games up on Jamestown. If they win tonight, we lose tonight, they're only a game back. It really makes it an interesting, tight race going into the close of the season. So it'd be huge if the Muckdogs could find a way back and take the lead at some point in this game.
As the switch hitter, Justin Espinal, is now up to the plate. First pitch is a ball. Yeah, the Tarp Skunks are up 13-0 on the Geneva Red Wings in the bottom of the 4th. So they're on course for at least a six inning mercy.
Espinal swings and misses. Last time to bat, Espinal was walked. Espinal, very powerful hitter behind the plate. Again, Muckdogs' 1 home run of the year as he swings and misses.
As the count is now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Espinal.
Espinal fouls one off. Down the first base line. Staying alive here. The 2-2 pitch. Espinal fouls his 2nd consecutive pitch off.
So Espinal working a good at-bat here against Korzenewski, who's been out. He's only given up 1 hit, so even with those 2 runs being put on the board, still dominant against this Muckdogs lineup.
Espinal fouls one off into the dugout. Travis Hammond almost flipping over the dugout fence just to not get hit by that ball.
Hammond, an athletic guy, I'm sure that he got out of the way in time. Maybe he has a little bit of the spidey sense.
Looked like it on that one.
Yeah.
Espinal takes a ball, makes the count full. Espinal really fighting with Korzenewski here. Making it tough on the pitcher. Tips another one foul.
Yes.
Really working up that pitch count here, Luca.
Yeah, this is even if an out is recorded here, Espinal has done a good job at least running up Korzenewski's pitch count. Something that we need to have, as we want this dominant starter out of the game as soon as possible.
Another foul ball from Espinal. He will not go away. I believe this will be the 12th pitch of the at-bat. Full count will be walked. Way to battle back by Justin Espinal.
Yeah, it's a great at-bat from Justin, doing what he did last time. He was up at the plate getting or drawing a walk, excuse me, as Jacob Vesco is up to bat, number 99. Vesco in his last out bat grounded out, so looking for a better plate appearance this time around.
First pitch is high for ball one. One out here in the top of the fifth for the Muckdogs.
Still looking for our second hit of the game. And that's
outside there.
Yeah, it's not a discredit to Korzeniowski at all. It's just this Muckdogs lineup has been good all year, you know, getting hits, driving in runs. So
looking to break out of this little bit of a cold spell here.
Yeah, just unexpected.
Vesco thought about it, decides not to go, makes the count 3-0.
Yeah, it's a really good take right there from Vesco, making this count 3-0. I expect him to not have the green light right here.
Not very often you see a batter swing on a 3-0 pitch. It's going to be ball 4 there. 4 consecutive balls thrown. 5 if you go back to Espinal's last at bat.
Yep, so this has been the killer for Korzeniowski today. Any trouble that he has been in is because he has allowed some bases on balls. So 2 runners on now as his catcher is going to go have a chat with him about how they're going to attack Cooper Romick.
This would be a great time to mention that the 5th inning is brought to you by HP Hood. A touch of Hood will do you good.
Yes, that's exactly right. HB Hood also sponsors our Bat Boys for the game. So HB Hood, just a great sponsor. A special thank you to HB Hood for supporting your Batavia Muckdogs. Here is the logo right there.
Cooper Romick now up to the plate. Runner now in scoring position with Espinal on second base. Vesco on first. Romick pops one up into left center field. The center fielder makes the catch. Sam Meyer gets the out on Cooper Romick. Travis Hammond now coming up to the plate.
So this is a big at-bat in this game. If Travis Hammond is able to get on, whether it's a hit or if he just gets a walk or a hit by pitch or whichever way he gets on, it would allow the top of the lineup and Braden Horton to come up to the plate with some runners on. So a big spot, a big AB right here for Travis Hammond and your Muckdogs.
Hammond takes a ball high. Hammond yesterday mentioned it was 1 for 3 with an absolute shot down to left field.
Yeah,
hit
that's
the wall.
Really where his power comes in is he drives balls in the left field.
Hammond, line drive, played by the shortstop, tosses it over to second, and will retire the top of the 5th inning. No runs scored here for your Muckdogs as we enter the bottom of the 5th, 5-2 for the Auburn Doubledays. Welcome back to the bottom of the fifth. With third baseman Charlie Wortham up to bat. Wortham with a strikeout and a walk today. It's strike one there for Gleishaw to start the at-bat.
Yeah, Gleishaw at this point with their Muckdogs down 3 and not seeing a lot of life out of the lineup. Gleishaw has to do his best to limit, pretty much can't allow any more runs if we want to stay in this game. A good start in this at-bat as he goes ahead early, 0-2.
Strike
nasty.
3 there.
Nasty
pitch from
curveball.
Gleishaw.
Yes. Me and Nate are both saying it. A nasty curveball right there from Gleishaw to record. Wortham. As Gianni DiCerbo is up to the plate, the catcher for the Doubledays.
DeSerbo with a single and a strikeout on the day. Tried to throw the breaking ball in there again. A little bit high that time. Didn't drop quite as much as the last pitch on the strikeout.
Yep, thank you.
Finds the zone there, though. Evens the count at ones. Pops one up into center field. Travis Hammond makes the play for the second out of the inning. Quick 2 outs to start the bottom of the fifth.
Yeah, exactly what the doctor ordered. Gleishaw doing a good job working quick this inning. He wants to get those hitters right back out on that field. Doesn't want to have a long inning right here. Get your batters back up and try to gain some momentum on the offensive side as Caden Albright, number 9, is up for the Doubledays.
Ball 1 to start the count. Last at bat had a single, brought in 2 runs. Not going to be able to repeat that here as there's no one on base for him. Fouls one off down the third base line. Evens the count. The 1-1 pitch. Up top again. Makes the count 2-1. Another tipped ball by Caden Albright. Once again, evens the count at 2s. 2 outs, 2 strikes, and 2 balls.
2-2-2.
Gleishaw looking to retire the inning. Popped up into left field. It's going to be Sean Mindas making the catch out there in left to retire the 5th inning. No hits, no errors, no men left on base as the Muckdogs hold the Doubledays scoreless in the bottom of the 5th.
People always ask me, Sophia, how do you change a tire? I don't know. I don't know how to change a tire. And my name's Bella. But I do know where you can get great food and good times at Tully's in Batavia at 522 East Main Street. Look out for coupons at the next Muckdogs home game. And go Dogs!
All right, so it is a new pitcher for the Doubledays. It is the newly acquired Maxwell Shoemaker. Unfortunately, we don't really have many stats or information on Maxwell as he is new to the Doubledays. But what we do have is stats on Braden Horton, who is up to the plate, the top of the Muckdogs lineup.
Braden Horton hitting an amazing 351 on the year with a 51.5 on-base percentage and a 521 slugging percentage. 15 RBIs, 26 walks to 13 strikeouts. Impressive stuff right there. Double the walks as strikeouts. Pops one up deep into right field. That one's going to be gone. Braden Horton puts one over the right field fence for the Muckdogs' second home run of the season.
Wow.
Absolute missile over the right field fence by Braden Horton.
Wow, I was looking at stats. Braden Horton with the second home run of the year. If anybody was going to do it, it was going to be Braden Horton. A big swing right there. That's a momentum change for your Muckdogs.
Up on their feet. So excited right now for the second home run of the Muckdogs season. And if you can see, fans, that right field fence is the tall part of the outfield over there. That's not an easy spot to hit a home run.
You know, you Muckdogs fans aren't going to believe me, but I swear I was going to talk to Braden Horton today when I saw him, and I was going to, just jokingly be like, hey, you're going to hit one over that right field wall today? I'm not making up. I didn't say it, though, so you can't. There's no evidence, but, wow, a great swing right there.
Cooper Fesh looking to keep the excitement going here. It's going to be strike one. Fesh pops one into left field. And Bobby Hardy makes the catch. As Omar Carreras now comes up to bat.
I'm still trying to catch my breath after that Braden Horton home run. Only the second of the year with so many great hitters, you'd kind of just, naturally expect more. But, wow, what a swing.
It's a big spot to hit one, too. Down 5-2, really needing the win here with the Tarp Skunks. As Omar Carreras takes a pitch off of his leg, will take his base with James Bolton now coming up to bat.
Yeah, so your Muckdogs gaining some momentum right now. Horton with the home run, Fesh unfortunately with the flyout, but Omar gets a hit by pitch. So a man on for the hot James Bolton.
It's going to be strike one there. James Bolton looking to continue this momentum of the sixth inning. Fouls one off. Down early in the count.
Yeah, receiving a text message from owner Robbie Nichols. I know it sounds like it's not true, but it is. I can promise you that, sir. Nate, do you believe me?
I guess so.
Okay. All right. My
so.
play-by-play guys got my back, and that's all that matters.
James Bolton fouls another one off towards the away bullpen. Good thing you didn't say anything, though, because I know Nikita has talked a lot this season about the announcer's jinx. He doesn't believe in it. I have differing opinions. I'm a very superstitious sports fan.
Okay, so it's nice to have somebody else in the booth who also believes, because I was on the flip side. I do believe in the announcer's jinx, so yes, if I were to talk to Horton about it, it wouldn't have happened, so it's good that I kept it to myself.
Bolton strikes out. A little bit up high. Nice pitch there, though, from Shoemaker. Jackson Inman now up to bat. 2 outs in the inning now. Jackson Inman struck out his last time at the plate. 1-0 pitch. Finds the middle of the zone. Evens the count.
Yeah, so Inman trying to keep this inning alive, trying to capitalize off of that momentum, off of that big swing from Horton. A man on first, trying to get a 2-out rally here.
Another strike there. Looked a little bit on the outside, but it's going to make the count 1-2.
Yeah, an unfortunate call right there for Inman. Has to work now with a 2-strike count.
Inman can get on base here. We'll have Kyle Vaughn coming into the game for his first at-bat here tonight. Ground ball hit foul by Inman. Count is still even. Kyle Vaughn went 1 for 3 in his last appearance on the 20th at home versus the Americans. Also had a walk in that game. 2-2 pitch is poked foul by Inman.
Yeah, so Inman staying alive, fouling off pitches like I've talked about. The more pitches you see, the more pitches you foul off, the more likelihood that you're going to get a hit. So Inman doing a good job right here, keeping this inning alive.
Swung on and missed by Inman for strike 3 of the inning. 1 hit, home run from Braden Horton.
Woo!
1 run, no errors, as the Muckdogs close the deficit to 2 as we enter the bottom of the 6th inning.
Yeah, that's a great read right there, Nate. Yes, Muckdogs fans, please. If you are interested, 2026 season tickets are on sale. Playoff packages are on sale for this upcoming playoffs. Get yourself a discount and come see your Muckdogs at home in person, as well as get yourself some nice merch.
As we have Nick Izzo up to bat, the first baseman. Bit outside for ball 1.
As the count is now even at 1-1. So Gleishaw has done actually a really nice job in relief this game, slowing down this Doubledays lineup.
The 1-1 pitch. Right on the outside corner. We rule the ball, though. Makes the count 2-1. Muckdogs pitchers have really struggled with that outside corner tonight. Just barely missing the box over there. Another pitch outside. Makes the count 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled off by Izzo. Full count now.
Yeah, Gleishaw does not want to allow a first batter walk for this inning. So look to see a ball either put in play or a strikeout induced by Gleishaw right here.
Had a 1-2-3 inning last time up. Looking to do the same here. As the ball is popped once again, center field to Travis Hammond. Easy catch there for the center fielder. For the first out of the inning for the Muckdogs. It's going to be the center fielder, Sam Meyer, coming up to the plate now. Had a single his last time up. Also has an RBI on the night. Swings and misses on the first pitch of that bat. Makes the count 0-1.
You know, something about being in this Auburn press box, we can hear the Auburn Doubledays home press box, and they're announcing, and they just compared Travis Hammond to athletic center fielder Denzel Clark,
It's a great comparison there.
one of the best defensive center fielders in all of baseball. So pretty cool to hear some love from the Doubledays for Hammond, who is an absolutely elite center fielder, somebody who can, you know, has the range of a center fielder, what you think of, and can make any play in the outfield.
Struggled behind the plate a little bit this year, but as you mentioned, defensive center fielder, that's where he really brings the value to the team. Batting here at the bottom of the order, which makes sense, but again, just so valuable out there defensively.
Yes, and when he does get on base, his speed, he creates trouble on the base paths.
He's been really successful behind the plate tonight, though.
Yeah, he's been good at the plate today and last night, as we talked about with the bomb he hit into left field last night. So Hammond, it'd be really nice for his bat to come around for this Muckdogs lineup. And Gleishaw in this at bat, I've just started noticing he's been really good with that curveball, using it for strikes, using it for strikeouts. When you mix that in, he throws the curveball at 67, and then he throws the fastball at 87. There's a 20-mile-per-hour difference. That's really hard to pick up as a batter.
Swing and a miss there by Sam Meyer, as Gleishaw gets the second out of the inning.
Yes.
With the K.
Yeah, so Gleishaw right there, pumping it up to 88 miles per hour on that fastball, blew it right past the Doubledays batter, as it is now back up to the top of the Doubledays lineup, and Tyler Vivacqua, he's now up to the plate.
Vivacqua walked in his last at-bat. Pops one up down the third base line. Justin Espinal, tough ball to read there. Can't quite make the play. A little bit out of your reach there for the viewers at home, but was trying to chase that ball down, a little bit of attempted over the shoulder grab, and just couldn't make the play. Tough one there.
Yeah, some good commentary by Nate right there. Couldn't have explained it any better. A tough play for Espinal to make in far third base foul territory. Really, I feel like that was a ball for the left fielder, but nonetheless, Espinal trying to give it all, absolutely laid out for that ball, but just not able to make that catch.
Espinal looking a little bit shaken up, gimping around a little bit. Stays on the field, though.
He's a tough guy. He'll be fine.
It's going to be a ball there from Gleishaw. Evens the count at 1-1. 2 outs in the inning. Finds the zone again there. Nice pitch there from Gleishaw.
Yeah,
Makes
so
it 1-2.
There's that looping curveball, throwing it in at 67 miles per hour. Gets it in there for a strike. Gets ahead in this count 1-2.
Really throws the batter off, as you've mentioned, Luca.
It would throw me. I would look silly trying to hit that pitch.
1-2. Grounder right back at Gleishaw. Gets in front of the ball. Tosses it over to first base for the third out of the inning. Fantastic play there from Walker Gleishaw. As no hits, no errors, no runs allowed for the Batavia Muckdogs in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Pre-game superstition, black coffee, and picks every day. That's pre-game superstition.
You gotta get Chipotle before every game.
I do really bad pitching if I don't drink 500 milligrams of caffeine and 6 ibuprofens. It's just my thing.
I have an energy drink and I pray.
I pray. Always gotta pray for me. Pre-game superstition, 7 brew coffee. There we go. According to a baseball book I've read called Mental ABCs of Baseball, it says superstitions are bad.
Okay. Energy drink. I want to sleep as much the night before. Meditation. I have a playlist that I listen to before every game. That's about it.
PB&J and goldfish before every game.
I mean, I usually do the same band routine every time. It's really the only.
Welcome back to the top of the 7th inning. The 7th inning is brought to you by the Batavia Downs. Win more, lots more, at the Batavia area's premier entertainment destination. Gambling, concerts, great hotel, just great people over there at the Batavia Downs, very welcoming. Again, mentioned the great atmosphere at Dwyer Stadium, great atmosphere at the Batavia Downs as well. Just a very good local spot in Batavia. Make sure to go check it out.
Sorry, Muckdogs fans, the battery pack for the camera just went out, so we're going to have to make a change.
Welcome back as Kyle Vaughn fouls one off.
Yep, sorry about that, but seemed to got that figured out.
Kyle Vaughn, another very powerful hitter. Hasn't played a ton with the Muckdogs this year, so his stats aren't super reflective of his ability, but he's hitting 200 on the year, 259 on base percentage, and a 200 slugging percentage. But again, very, very, very small sample size, and he is a very big hitter with a very powerful bat. Another person, along with Justin Espinal and Braden Horton, who definitely has the potential to put one over the fence at any given at-bat.
Yeah, no question. Kyle Vaughn with the type of guy who you want to give run to, allow him to gain some at-bats and really get his power swing back.
Kyle Vaughn watches a ball go by, makes the count full. Vaughn pops one up into right field. The second baseman, Tyler Vivacqua, will make the catch.
Yeah, so Vaughn right there got a good at-bat, a full count, but just not able to connect on that 3-2 pitch. So Shoemaker, after giving up that home run to Horton, has looked pretty good for the Doubledays, not allowing really any damage outside of that home run, as Justin Espinal, the switch hitter, is now up to the plate.
Justin Espinal been walked tonight, takes a big hack, fouls it off out of play over the third base stands.
That 1-1 pitch is called a strike, so Shoemaker ahead in the count 1-2.
Espinal already had a couple of very long at-bats tonight. Again, fouls one off, doing the same here. Espinal with a swing and a miss for strike 3. As we have Jacob Vesco coming up to the plate now. 2 outs now in the inning.
Yep, Jacob Vesco trying to keep this inning alive. Doesn't want it to be another 1-2-3 inning for this Doubledays staff, as that
Vesco
ball
is hit.
came up a little too high and inside right there, as he will take first base. He seems to be okay.
Vesco trying to get down on that one, avoid the ball.
Yeah, see,
not able to do so in time, though.
Baseball players, I give them all the respect in the world. I could never stand in a box and, with confidence. The baseballs come so close, and they might hit you in the face. They can hit you in your elbow, and sometimes in the major leagues, guys fracture their wrist when they get hit by baseball. So, most people don't think baseball is a really tough sport, but it is, especially if you're a batter.
A lot of skill and guts in baseball. It's now Cooper Romick up to bat. Fouls the first pitch off. Fouls another one off as it bounces into the Muckdogs bullpen.
So Romick down early, down 0-2, and this guy is going to take a little bit of a breath, get his focus back aligned.
Cooper Romick hitting 143 on the year with a 325 on base percentage and a 175 slugging percentage.
The 0-2 was low and away for a ball. Yeah, Romick just trying to keep this inning alive. Maybe he can work this count back even or even get a hit.
Romick fouls another one off, deep over the right side stands. A nice shot into the right center gap by Cooper Romick. Jacob Vesco will go to third. Romick will stay at first. Runners now on the corners. A big time hit there by Cooper Romick. Couldn't have placed that one any better, Luca.
Yeah, that's a great hit right there from Cooper Romick. He's been not his best at the plate this year, so a hit like that, just a sharp hit ball into the right center field, that's a confidence booster for Cooper, as Travis Hammond is now up to the plate, trying to keep this 2-out rally going.
If Hammond can bring Vesco in here, the Muckdogs are going to be right back in it. Only trailing by 2 right now, looking to cut that deficit to 1. Hammond hits a ground ball to the shortstop, flips it over to the second, and retires the inning. 1 hit, no errors, no runs allowed, and 2 men left on base as we go into the bottom of the 7th inning.
Remember, Muck Dogs fans, the 7th inning is sponsored by Batavia Downs Gaming in a Hotel. Just a great spot for entertainment in the Batavia area. As also, we have a new pitcher in this inning. It is Reed Markham. Markham on the year in limited sample size, only 6.2 innings, but a 2.7 ERA with a 1.05 whip and 9 strikeouts. So Reed Markham, absolutely nasty. One of the guys that Grant Bickham has becoming has more confidence in and is putting more trust into, as we really need no more runs to be crossed, as the first pitch for Markham is high for ball 1.
Markham facing the left fielder, Bobby Hardy, for his first at-bat. Reed Markham was absolutely incredible in his last game on the 19th at Geneva. Pitched 3 innings, allowed no runs, no hits, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts in only 3 innings.
Woo!
Absolutely incredible pitching in his last time out. Looking to replicate that here as he throws the strike on the second pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. That is an absolutely dominant outing from Reed Markham, and I'm happy for the guy. Spending any time with Reed, you'll understand he's just a good guy, a great guy to be around. So very happy for Reed, very happy that he's on this Muck Dogs team.
Ball 2 there, a bit low and outside. Makes the count 2-1. Hardy fouls one off over the first base stands. Count is now even at 2s. Markham looking for his first K of the game. Ground ball. Hit over to shortstop. Jackson Inman makes the throw, and he's going to be safe. Throws not in time by Inman. As you can see, we have a little bit of rotation around the positions for the Muck Dogs, as we have Omar Carreras over at third now. Looks to be Caleb Walker at second. Inman still at shortstop. Justin Espinal at first base, now moved from third to first. And we have Kyle Vaughn over in left field. Travis Hammond still in center, and Braden Horton still over there in right. Line drive hit over to Inman. Flips it over to Walker at second and makes the double. Ooh, not in time over to first. Looked like he might have gotten it, but the umpire rules otherwise. Very, very, very close to a big-time double play there.
Yeah, I like your call right there. I also thought that double play was going to be made, but really nice hustle right there from the Doubledays batter to just beat it out. So Reed Markham has a man on first with 1 out for Anthony DeCesare up to the plate.
Foul ball, hit over to the left side. Is it number 19, the catcher, Anthony DeCesare, up to bat now. It's a great stretch there by Espinal over at first. You were mentioning earlier how he's definitely one of the very, very strong first basemen for the Muck Dogs, and really showing it there, just a little bit late on the throw. The pitch, it's going to be a ball.
They checked down to see if he swung. He did not, so the count is even at 1s.
Steals second, going to get there in time. It's a good throw by Romick, just not quite in time. Giolucci making it over to second base.
Yeah, as we've talked about today, this Doubledays team loves to steal bags. Another one right there. A nice job by Giolucci to steal second. So DeCesare.
Steal on the year there, Luca.
Cesare now has a runner in scoring position.
Cooper Romick a little bit lackadaisical on the play there as the ball got by him. Allows Gialusi to steal his eighth base of the season. Excuse me.
8 stolen bases in one game. That would be something, let me tell you.
Runner now on third for the Doubledays. Ball popped up. It's going to be out of play.
Yeah, this is a big spot right here. Reed Markham can record the second out of this inning in this full count.
1 out in the inning. Another ball fouled off by De Cesare. Cesare walking back into the box here. Count is still full. Reed Markham looking for the second out of the inning. As the Muckdogs look to get out of the 7th inning unscathed. Hits a line drive over to Caleb Walker. Great catch by the second baseman.
Yeah, Walker just in the perfect spot right there. Unfortunate for De Cesare, who hit that ball on a line. It was just right to our second baseman, Caleb Walker. So nice job by Reed Markham to get the second out of the inning without Gialusi advancing at third. As it is now the lefty, Adam Sullivan, has had a nice game tonight.
Pops one up. Carreras running over towards the fence trying to make the play. Not going to be able to as the ball is well out of play over there.
From my point of view, it looks like it almost striked a fan, so a little bit of a disaster avoided right there. You always have to keep your head up in a ballpark.
Very, very true, Luca. Don't want him getting hit by any errant foul balls. The 0-1 pitch. Gialusi coming pretty far off the bag over there on third. Count even at 1. Reed Markham fires it in there for strike 2.
Yeah, a nasty changeup right there, throwing off Sullivan. It was at 75 miles per hour, so Markham's fastball usually sits at 87, 88. Nice switch of pace right there.
Umpires say he didn't reach for it. It's going to be ball number 2. Evens the count. Reed Markham just a bit low. Makes the count full.
So Sullivan, once again, I feel like I've said it every single time he's up to the plate. Another great at-bat. Full count here, a pivotal pitch. Reed Markham does not want to walk him and extend this inning any longer.
Sullivan pops it up into left field. Kyle Vaughn over there. Vaughn makes the catch and retires the inning. Muckdogs make it unscathed out of the bottom of the 7th behind some great pitching from Reed Markham. It will be welcome back to the top of the 8th inning with, I believe it is Braden Horton, fresh off of his first home run of the season. Looking to get something going for the Muckdogs here as they trail 5-3 in the 8th. Pitch is outside for Horton. Horton fouls one off. Makes the count 1-1.
Yeah, so Horton in his last at-bat, if you were tuning into the stream, had that massive hit, the second home run of the season for the Muckdogs. But the Muckdogs, the lineup today has really been shut down by this Doubledays staff.
Horton grounds it over the pitcher, Shoemaker. Shoemaker flips it over to first base to Nick Izzo.
Yeah, so as I was saying, this Muckdogs lineup has really been shut down by the Doubledays today. It's went from Korzenewski to Shoemaker, and they just did a really nice job of shutting them down. Only 3 hits on the day for the Muckdogs. We do have 3 runs, but only 3 hits, so not a lot of contact being made.
Cooper Fesh up to the plate now, takes a ball on the first pitch. Cooper Fesh tries to lay down the bunt again. He had a great bunt down the down the first base line, earlier in the game. Cooper Fesh leaves that one high. Count is now 2-1 with 1 out. Fesh fouls another one off. Count is now even at 2s.
Count is even at 2s to Cooper Fesh. Your Muckdogs need to try to find another spark here. Try to get themselves going in this game.
Cooper Fesh, another foul ball down the first base line. Muckdogs in the 8th inning, still down 2 runs. Really needs something to happen here as Cooper Fesh pops one up over to the left fielder. Bobby Hardy makes the grab. 2 outs now for the Doubledays. As Omar Carreras comes up to the plate. Omar Carreras had a hit by pitch at his last at-bat. Took one to the left thigh.
Yeah.
One of the better spots to probably get hit.
It's funny that you say that. I would totally agree. In baseball, left thigh, a lot more padding there.
So he takes a strike on the first pitch of his at-bat.
Probably also the tush as well would be a better spot to be hit.
Yeah. One of the 2 spots, probably ideal. The count is now even at 1s. The 1-1 pitch. Outside for Carreras. Makes it 2-1.
Yeah.
Again, 2 quick outs to start this inning. The Muckdogs starting to run out of time here. They really need to get the bats rolling. And Carreras does just that, but it's a good play by the second fielder. But the first baseman cannot reach out for it. It was a great play by the second baseman, Tyler Vivacqua, but Nick Izzo just not quite able to make the catch. Reached out for it, just not quite there.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself, Nate. A really nice play by Vivacqua to even get to that ball and fire it to first, but not able to get that scoop. So your Muckdogs do have life. A runner on with 2 outs.
It is now Caleb Walker, as I mentioned. He came into second base. Caleb Walker up to the plate now. Walker, yesterday against the Tarp Skunks, only got 1 at-bat, but he did go 1 for 1. He's a returner from last year, just finished up his senior season at Alfred State University. This year, Caleb Walker is hitting .233 with a .345 on base and a .272 slug. 12 RBIs, 10 walks, 13 strikeouts for Walker. So he takes a strike on the first pitch of his at-bat.
Yeah, Caleb Walker really looking to get on in any way possible. Keep this inning alive. The Muckdogs only have 4 outs to work with now, so every single batter is key as that ball is skied near the third base. And the
shortstop, Adam Sullivan, makes the grab and retires at the top of the 8th. No hits, 1 error, and no runs scored for the Batavia Muckdogs.
Muckdogs fans, once again, the Batavia Muckdogs cannot operate without our sponsors. We would like to take a moment to make a huge thank you to Alex's Place, Batavia Downs, Bourbon and Burger, Brighton Security, Boley Hill, Casella Waste, Dave's Ice Cream, Eli Fish Brewing, Vicarella's Pizza, GCC, Genesee Lumber, Ken Barrett Chevrolet, Oakwood Hills, Skyworks, Tompkins Bank, Turnbull Heating and Air, Tully's, UR Wilmart, Rochester Regional Health, Right Beverage, Zoom Fitness, Allegheny Farm Services, Arc of Genesee Orleans, Ashley Furniture, Batavia Foot Care Center, Best Choice Heating and Air, Bikers Against Child Abuse, Bright Path Kids, Burger King, Salino Plumbing, Council Rock, Wealth Advisory Group, Eagle Star Housing, Easttown Beverage, Everdry Waterproofing, Farm Credit East, Farrell Gas, Frank's Call, Mr. Plumber, Freed Max at Geico, Families, Wyoming Genesee Partnership, Horizon Health Services, HB Hood, ICAC, J. Leonard, McAndrew Funeral Home, Lamb Pro, Leaf Guard, Liberty Pumps, Louis J. Lang & Sons, Empower Agency, Massive Testing, Mental Health Association of Genesee and Orleans, Myers RV, Mogaveros Automotive, National Guard, NY School for the Blind, Oak Orchard Health, Oalka Milk Products, Overhead Door, PNCG, Pellegrino Auto Sales, Perry Veterinary Clinic, Stan Harley Davidson, Stop DWI, Suburban Propane, TF Browns, Toyota of Batavia, Trevor R. Rally State Farm, TV, FCU, and the United States Gypsum Company. Man, I don't know how Nikita does it. That is just a awesome, great list of our sponsors. Just so many that help support and make this Muckdogs team proud. Please, Muckdogs fans, many of those are in the local Batavia community, so please go out and support your sponsors, our sponsors, if you want to support your Muckdogs. As the bottom of the 8th will start off with Charlie Wortham up to bat.
I think you made Nikita proud with that ad read.
Thank
Got
you.
all the way through the list, just by the skin.
Just in time. Yes, we have a long list of sponsors, but they are the ones that help make our team proud. A special thank you to all of our sponsors. You know, without them, I don't think it'd be up in this press box right now. So, a very special thank you.
Reed Markham still on the mound. Ball is low.
Yeah, so Reed Markham, the best thing he can do right now is just make this another 1-2-3 inning. The Muckdogs, their lineup, we cannot afford to give up any more runs if we want to stay in this game. 2 runs is manageable. We've done it this year before, so Reed Markham really just looking to lock down this inning.
Another ball, just a bit low there. Markham doesn't look pleased with that call. Count is 2-1. Reed Markham with the 2-1 pitch. Grounds it over to Jackson Inman, fields it, makes the throw over to Justin Espinal for the first out at the bottom of the 8th.
Yeah, just Reed Markham getting some help from his defense right there. A nice play by Inman to get that scoop and fire it over to first in time. Made it look easy to record that first out of the inning, as it is now Gianni DiCerbo up to plate.
Serbo popped one in the outfield the last time. It was caught by Travis Hammond. Reed Markham inside in his first pitch of the at-bat for ball 1. as DeCerbo grounds it for foul ball down the third base line. Count is now even at ones. Markham looking to get ahead in the count. Pitch is high. 2-1 count now for DeCerbo. DeCerbo on the year with a .291 batting average, .443 on base percentage, and a .382 slugging percentage.
As that 2-1 is waved at, so count is now 2-2 even for Reed Markham, who's going to try to look to cut down DeCerbo and get out of this inning as quick as possible to give his batters a chance to tie this thing up or to take the lead.
Ball popped into right field, just on the first base line. Braden Horton can't quite make the grab. That was a tough place to make that catch. Ball coming down right up against the bullpen fence.
Yeah, that would have been an incredible catch if Horton could have went there. I don't think any right fielder would have been able to get to that ball, just out of the reach of Horton. So DeCerbo stays alive here, gets another chance in this 2-2 count.
Two pitch. Strike three for DeCerbo. Reed Markham is pumped up on the mound right now. 89 mile an hour fastball right down the middle. Gets DeCerbo out. 2 outs in the inning now. As it is number 9, Caden Albright, the designated hitter, coming up to bat. Reed Markham looking for the 1-2-3 inning here. As Cooper Romick wants to have a quick chat with Reed Markham. A crucial spot in this game. Trying to get the 3rd out of the 8th inning to give his Muckdogs one last chance to make a run here.
Yeah, so your Muckdogs, the key to next inning, if assuming Reed Markham gets out of this inning unscathed, it's going to be base runners. You're down 2. You got to try to work counts, get a guy on base. Hopefully he can steal a base, or you just cause some action to be made. You can't tie up the game in one swing. You're down 2, right? And we're not looking for a home run, so it's got to be a death by 1,000 paper cuts. Got to get guys on and try to get some hits, put some hits together as well.
Great pitch fired in there by Reed Markham for strike 1 against Caden Albright. Reed Markham with the 0-1. Swing and a miss by Albright. 2 early strikes for Reed Markham. Reed Markham is on fire right now up on the mound. Markham looking to retire the Doubledays in the 8th inning. Pitch is a little bit wild outside. No one on base though, so not the biggest deal there. Makes the count 1-2. Count at 1-2 once again. The 1-2 pitch. Hit over to Jackson in minute short. Makes the throw over to Espinal for the 3rd out of the inning. That's another 1-2-3 inning for Reed Markham as the Muckdogs look to make a run in the bottom of the 9th. Top of the 9th, excuse me. As we head into the 9th inning, I'd like to remind you, Muckdogs fans, to follow your Batavia Muckdogs on all of our social media platforms, putting out some great daily content every day for you guys. Make sure to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Don't miss out on any Muck Dogs content.
Yeah, that is all at Batavia Muckdogs. Don't miss out on our social media. We do a really nice job of showing our players' personalities, letting you guys get a little bit of insight onto just kind of the characters that we have on the team as we are getting ready for this top of the 9th inning. I'm going to flash our social media. And we're going to step away for a little bit to let the pitcher warm up. Okay, Muckdogs fans, here we go. Top of the 9th. Up to bat is Jackson Inman leading off this inning for your Muckdogs. Look, we're down 2. We need to get base runners. That is going to be the formula for a comeback. They're going to have to do it against Shoemaker, who's done really well in relief today, only giving up 1 run, and that was to Braden Horton in the 6th off of that home run. So Shoemaker doing a really nice job for the Doubledays.
Inman takes a strike in a little bit inside of the zone. Inman hits a fly ball on the third base line. It's going to be hit into the home bullpen. Bobby Hardy ran over, tried to make the play. Not possible, though.
Yeah, so Maxwell Shoemaker jumping ahead quickly on Inman. 0-2 already. Not the start Inman wanted to look for, but he's going to have to battle back. Not a guy you can just easily strike out. Look to see Inman take a few pitches, foul a few off, try to make this at least a competitive at-bat.
The 0-2. Ball is high, makes the count 1-2. Coming up after Inman, couple big hitters in Kyle Vaughn and Justin Espinal. So if Inman can battle back, get on base, there's a lot of potential with the upcoming batters. As he hits one into left field, it's going to be Bobby Hardy over there making the grab for the first out of the 9th inning. The aforementioned Kyle Vaughn coming up to bat. His first and only at bat of the night. He popped one up into the outfield. Was caught by the outfielder. 0 for 1 on the day.
Yeah, so your Muckdogs down 2 with 2 outs remaining, trying to get a sign of life here.
Big swing for Kyle Vaughn. Misses it, however, for strike 1. Vaughn fouls the second pitch of the at-bat off.
So Shoemaker, Maxwell Shoemaker again jumping ahead just in a blink of an eye, up 0-2 against your Muckdogs hitter.
Another foul ball for Kyle Vaughn. Count still at 0-2. Ball's just a bit outside.
This Auburn home crowd did not like that call. They felt that was strike 3. That ball did look a little bit outside, so a nice take right there from Kyle Vaughn.
The catcher, Anthony DeCesare, did a good job of trying to frame that ball,
yes,
but didn't fool the ump on that one.
So, Nate, let me ask you, and I asked Nikita about this. How do you feel about robo-umps?
Personally, I'm not a big fan because for the catcher, that's one of the biggest skills as a catcher is being able to frame that ball. And it just kind of takes that entire aspect of the game away. And umps do make mistakes occasionally, but that's just part of the game. It's part of the human aspect of sports. And I think having robo-umps just kind of takes away from the game a little bit.
Yeah, I actually completely agree with that take, Nate. I am not a fan of the robo-umps. The human error is a part of every sport usually, so I'm not a fan of the robo-umps. Although sometimes, when you're watching a baseball game and the ump behind home plate calls, Aaron Judge out on a non, strike 3, it's a ball and he calls it. It's so frustrating. So I understand where people are coming from. It's a part of the sport at the end of the day.
Kyle Vaughn, another ball outside. Count is now full.
Yeah,
Kyle Vaughn down 0-2, battled all the way back to full count.
This is what we need to do, Muckdogs fans, if we want to get back in this game. Try to get a guy on, maybe draw a walk right here.
Vaughn pokes one into left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Kyle Vaughn with the first hit of the 9th inning for the Muckdogs. Only one out on the board. Justin Espinal and Jacob Vasco coming up. Couple big hitters here.
Okay, Muckdogs fans. So Kyle Vaughn right there, a great, phenomenal at-bat. Just absolutely locked in, as it looks like pitching coach for the Auburn Doubledays is coming out to talk to Shoemaker. Yeah, so Kyle Vaughn, one of the best at-bats of the whole game for the Muckdogs. Stays alive, puts the bat on ball, gets that ball hit into left field. A man on for Justin Espinal, who we've talked about. Horton today hit a home run, but Espinal was the first to hit a home run. As I believe there is going to be a pitching change as soon as I can see who it is. I believe that is Tyler Vivacqua, the ever-talented Doubleday player, taking the mound for the Doubledays. As we will step away to let Vivacqua warm up. Actually, while we have you Muckdogs fans, season tickets, 2026 season tickets are on sale, as well as this year's playoff packages. Yes, your Muckdogs already clinched the playoffs, so if you want to get discounts on playoff deals, playoff bundles, you can call right now. Call as soon as you can, because the deals won't last forever. Those playoff packages will not last forever, so that's right. Call 585-524-2260. That's 585-524-2260 to see your Muckdogs in this year's playoffs. The new pitcher into the game for the Doubledays is Tyler Vivacqua. On the year, in 15 innings pitched, he has a razor-sharp 1.8 ERA. That is 17 strikeouts to 6 walks, only 3 earned runs. So Tyler Vivacqua, not only is he a very talented hitter, but a very talented pitcher right here, trying to lock down this win and get the save for the Doubledays. Nasty stats.
Vivacqua on the year, 17 Ks to only 6 walks. Also has 3 saves. Looking to add to that tonight. Looking to get his 4th here against the Batavia Muckdogs. Justin Espinal will be the first batter facing Vivacqua. Espinal grounds one off. It's going to be foul.
I like that Espinal is aggressive on the first pitch. Vivacqua, a very talented pitcher, so you don't want to fall behind. Try to get out there on that first pitch. Unfortunately, just a foul ball, but I like the approach from Espinal.
The 0-1. It's going to be outside, evens the count. Ball hit high into right center by Espinal. It's going to be caught by the center fielder, Sam Meyer. 2 outs. 1 out to work with now for the Batavia Muckdogs, with number 99, big Jacob Vasco, coming up to bat. Jacob Vesco with a walk and a hit by pitch tonight. He's gotten on base twice here, Luca, looking to do it for a third time.
Yeah, that's all we need. We just need to keep staying alive as Jacob Vesco comes up here. Final out for your Muckdogs here.
Fouls the first pitch off, coming out aggressive, similar to Justin Espinal. Talked about it a little bit last night. Vesco's embrace to the nickname Pesto with his teammates this season. Strike two there.
So your Muckdogs down to their final strike. Vesco not in a great spot here, down 0-2 to Vivacqua. It is defense time here if you're Vesco. Got to stay alive here.
The 0-2 pitch. Vesco hits a ball into left field. That's going to get down. That's a big-time hit there for Jacob Vesco. Down 0-2 in the count. Comes out swinging. Hits a ball into left field. Advances Vaughn to second. Man now in scoring position.
This is what we do for our loyal Muckdogs fans. You know that you have to really end the game for us to be out of it. Vesco down to his final strike. Puts a strike into that ball. Puts it in the left field. So runners on first and second here. Your Muckdogs are never out of it for a hitter in Cooper Romick, who had a really nice hit in his last at-bat.
Jacob Vesco now the tying run on first base. Cooper Romick hits a ball into left field, and that will be caught by the shortstop Aiden Sullivan for the third out, retiring the ninth inning. The Auburn Doubledays defeat your Batavia Muckdogs 5-3 here in Auburn. The Muckdogs will be back in action tomorrow night in Niagara Falls, looking to bounce back from back-to-back losses. Make sure to tune into the stream, and that's all. I'm Nate Canale, your play-by-play guy, here with Lucas Zaccaro. Have a good night.
Yes, thank you to all the Muckdogs fans who tuned in tonight. Hopefully, we strike back tomorrow with a vengeance at Niagara Falls. Thank you for tuning in, and have a great night.